What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. All right. You know what's funny? Finished my live stream, had a lot of fun, had all kinds of trolls in there. I'm actually seeing some Washington fans for the first time in a long time. And I had a guy in here who was feeling really good about Carson Wentz. That he said he thinks Carson Wentz is the answer. And his response, I said, okay. I was like, okay, I want to hear your reason behind it. Because I have no problem with somebody having an opinion. The only thing I have is, if you have an opinion or if you state something like it's a fact, show me your work. Show me what you see and reasons behind what you believe. Yeah, that's all I'm asking. If you say Dak sucks, then give me the reasons that you have that he sucks. Don't give me this, oh, he don't pass the eye test. Because I put up the numbers. Aaron Rodgers, who's the MVP, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott threw 400 yards more. They both throw 37 touchdowns. The only spot you could say that Aaron Rodgers was better was Aaron Rodgers only had 4 interceptions, Dak had 10. And I don't want to hear this thing that Aaron Rodgers didn't have weapons and that Dak had all this stuff given to you, because if they both had 37 touchdowns, if both teams lost in the first round of their first playoff game, where's the difference? I ask you to show me where the difference is, because I'm looking at the numbers, and the numbers don't bear that out. But that's okay. That's okay. But he said that he felt that Carson Wentz was the answer because he was almost an MVP, and he's got a big arm. If you're happy with him, I'm happy that you, believe me, I'm ecstatic that you got Carson Wentz. I'm so happy that you got Carson Wentz and not Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson. Okay, I'll just put it that way. The funny thing about football is you can be something great one year, but that doesn't always mean it's going to translate to others. RG3 was the rookie of the year, but he never got anywhere close to that again. That was what you call a one-hit wonder. But be that as it may, I'm going to deal with my own team. You know, we've got Philly 500 melting down with Derek Barnett coming back. Washington ecstatic that they got Carson Wentz. And the Giants, well, you know, they're gone. I mean, they've just, I haven't seen a Giant fan in forever. In fact, they've literally broken Rashid. Rashid, I don't even know that he's still a Giant fan. But I don't know why we as Cowboy fans expected something different to happen this offseason. Stephen Jones was emboldened by what happened last year. Stephen Jones felt like, you know, we didn't bust the bank last year on free agents, and we won our division. We were 6-0 in our division. You know, we took our defense without spending money on premier players, and we went from 28th in scoring defense down to 9th. You know, we found that guy Micah. Oh my God, Micah is so good. And you know, J-Rod Kirsch, that guy played really good. We even found a Pro Bowl punter. You know, we took guys that nobody else wanted, you know, the $1.5 million, $2 million contract, disposable guys, and we were competing. So, you know, if I just fine-tune it, I'll hold on to a couple of those pieces, I'll fine-tune it just a little bit more, and we'll be able to take another step. That is the rationale of Stephen Jones. Right, wrong, or different, that's what he believes. He's not going to change that. And we're fools to think that he would. The Cowboys still believe they are doing the right thing. But and quite frankly, as far as making money, they are doing the right thing. They're making a kill. The most valuable franchise in football, and they don't have to win. Why worry about paying guys and pursuing all these free agents? And it doesn't matter in your bottom line. You're still going to make money. And for us to hold out hope and think as we go through and we get teased by the Von Millers, we get teased by the Xavier Smith. Xavier, screw it. I don't even need to worry about it no more. He's not a Cowboy. Or the Tyrann Mathieu that, of course, we get teased. We get all excited. We believe that it's going to happen, but why did we ever believe that? And I'm still in my mind, every time I hear that Bobby Wagner has gone to visit somebody and then he leaves, I still think, you mean there's still hope? Because he visited Baltimore today. He visited Rams 2 days ago, but he ain't signed yet. And you got to look at it from the standpoint of right now, he is the biggest free agent that's left. The money's kind of gone around. What is he waiting for? Is it the teams don't want to deal with him because he is his own agent? That right there alone, that part of the equation alone should be making Jerry Jones's mouth water, because he loves to deal with the players instead of the agents. Because Jerry Jones feels like, hey, I can get me a great deal when I'm just dealing with the player, because I get him in my office, and I pull out that 7-Eleven liquor and I pour them a drink, and the next thing you know, we got ourselves a deal. That's right. I get them signed. But I don't know what it is with Bobby Wagner. It's still something, and this is maybe the delusional side of me to think that the Leopards have changed the spots, that the Dallas Cowboys are really trying to do something different. But it's just like, it makes too much sense to have him. That even Stephen Jones have to understand the value in that guy. When you've listened to some of the things that he said, that there's not a Reggie White out there or a Deion Sanders, but at linebacker, you kind of have that one. Yeah, you kind of do. Be it he's aging, but he ain't slowed down none. I don't know. We get all worked up and think about all the teams that have gotten these free agents, spent big money. And forever we've watched Washington do that. And it's so funny because, Washington, it seems like all their free agents have a shelf life of about 2 years. Remember when they signed the Landon Collins, that big contract? He's been released. Josh Norman, maybe 3 years with Josh Norman. Hainsworth, Bruce Smith, they forever signed a lot of big name free agents. And when you look around the NFL, for the most part, most of them really are only a 2-year thing. Most of the big free agent guys, after about 2 years, it's not what we thought we were going to get, or they're too much money. I kind of look at the Trey Flowers out there that, got the big money same year that D-Law got. And, he's been cut by the Lions and now looking for a new home and things. Khalil Mack, the big trade for him, and then all of a sudden they traded him again. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say that. Last thing I want, I guess the thing I do want would be for Stephen Jones to actually be right in that the team is not as bad as we think. And that maybe just maybe that some of the guys that we've lost, it'll be like 2013 to 2014, that we're not as bad as we think, that maybe there's addition from subtraction. I don't know. This feels like you're going through the 5 stages of grief, where you get mad, you get sad, you make promises, you come to acceptance, and there's denial. There's so many different, hell, there might be even more. As a Cowboy fan, there may be more stages of grief than we know. I mean, we got so many damn mood swings from all this stuff. It's just crazy. But I will say this much. I'm actually happy to have seen Jerry Jones out in public today. And I'm being honest on that one because I've been actually very, very concerned about Jerry Jones because losing Marilyn Love, somebody close to you for 40 years, she probably knows everything about Jerry Jones and where all the bodies are buried, so to speak. But when you lose a right-hand person like that, it changes you. And with all of the stuff that's been going on and the age in Jerry Jones, I actually have really been worried about him. And I've been worried about all of us fans, too, because I don't want Stephen Jones being the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm being 100% honest on that one. If Stephen Jones becomes the owner, I hope that Jerry Jones puts in his will that my kids will not be general manager, that they must hire a legitimate GM. It's got to be in the will. Please tell me that it's because I swear, if it's not, I don't think we'll ever win a Super Bowl again. But I'm going to keep the faith. I'm going to try to turn that frown upside down. And I'm going to say thank you to all of you good people. The donations that we've been doing for Faith, Fight, Finish have been growing like crazy. And I think about the charity of what they do between dealing with cancer. I lost my brother about the same time that he lost his brother. I lost my brother to cancer. He lost his brother to mental health. And knowing some people that are dealing with mental issues, a lot of us actually through this pandemic, how important it is for us as a society to try and look out for each other as opposed to trying to keep each other down. I joke and kid with people all the time and understand that it's just YouTube. I don't have hate in my heart. I don't. And I care about trying to do on for others the way I wish they would do on for me. And with that being said, I hope that you tell somebody tonight that you love them, because you might not get the chance next time. And I'm going to go upstairs, tell my wife I love her. I appreciate all of you guys, as well as you ladies, for all that you guys do to help me do what I do. And God willing, I'll see you in the morning.